I got to slide back over here, and I'm going to get my friend Lou Caputo is going to be joining me in just a bit. So every once in a while, I am fortunate enough to launch a new product from Bell+Howell, because Bell+Howell is one of our biggest vendors here at HSN. The company been around forever, over 100 years. These guys know how to come up with great products. And I will tell you, I can't wait to get off air to buy this. I have had so many different issues recently with leaks or breaks or pipes, all these different things. Well, let me tell you, this stuff works on virtually any surface. It could be on your roof where you maybe have a drippy leak. It could be on tile. It could be on pipes, gutters, anywhere. You could have a leaky fish tank, all right? Everybody has that once in a while, right? And you're like, how am I gonna fix that? Am I gonna spend $200 on a plumber, or am I gonna do it myself? This not only finds it, it seals it, and it prevents the leak from spreading. You're gonna get two 14-ounce cans. One of them dries in black, and the other one in clear, because we know if you wanna use this on the roof, or some areas around your house, you may want the dark, but then we also are giving you one in clear. We're giving you an $8 discount. We're shipping it to your house for free. Lou Caputo is here, my everything indoor and outdoor expert. And I know he's a fixer-upper, kind of like I am. I'm one of those guys, if I can do it myself and I can save money.
Why wouldn't I?
Why not?
Yeah.
This is brand new.
This is brand new, and I've been using the heck out of it. Let me just tell you something right now. I love my tapes, I love my adhesives, my caulks, all those things for certain repairs. But I gotta tell you something, this fills the gaps in so many places, and I mean that both figuratively and literally, okay? So what it is essentially is a rubberized spray, a liquid in a can. And when you spray it on a surface, the white will dry clear. The black obviously dries black, but it creates a rubberized surface on whenever you put this on, okay? And you can build it up, guys, so if you need to, like, you know, make a, fill a hole with it, you can do that. It's self-leveling, so it's gonna find its own level. You're not gonna wind up with big pools of it anywhere, and you can paint it once it's dry. But let me show you something pretty cool. This is a pretty cool demonstration. So I got a fish tank in front of me here, okay? And I said, what's something that I could rubberize, that I could make waterproof, that normally wouldn't be, okay? Right. So I thought, let's do a coffee filter, okay? So I got a coffee filter right here. Now this one is not treated. This is just a regular coffee filter, but I think you'll know what's gonna happen here. As soon as I put this in the water,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See, it just starts to collapse. Now this one I've treated with our alien sealant, and I want you to see what happens here. Look at that. It is totally rubberized on the surface.
Rebecca
I made a boat
just said
out of
you
it.
made a boat.
And all I did was just place this upside down in a box, sprayed the bottom of it, and look, if I take it out of there, sorry guys, look at that. If I take it out of there, you can see it's bone dry on there. There might be some drops coming off of it, but it's bone dry. So that's just an extreme example, just to show you what the power, look at this, what the power of the alien sealant is, guy. And on a surface that is irregular shaped, it's got nooks and crannies, and it's porous.
Yeah.
It's meant to have water go through it, not anymore.
I've had so many different things that have leaked in my house.
Isn't that cool?
My house was built in the 30s.
Right.
So it's got old plumbing in some areas of the house. I was dealing with roof leaks all in one area.
Right.
I could have just jumped up on the roof and sprayed the area.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And like around your vent pipes, you know, and the gutters, okay? So right here is a gutter, and we drilled a hole in it down at the far end over here. And I don't know if you guys could see, it's right about there. So let's get a little tighter right here, and I'll let you guys see it, because it's right in there. But we drilled a hole all the way through this guy, right? And got up there, and you can just barely see the alien sealant right there? Yep. And you can see the hole, the shadow of that hole down there at the bottom. So what we did was, we patched it from the bottom, just put something underneath it, sprayed it, let it dry a little bit, and then just leveled it up. And we completely fixed the issue. And it's amazing. It took seconds to do.
I was just going to say, what I like about it is it's
so fast and easy.
Well, because when something leaks, you panic.
No, right away.
You got a drippy pipe, something like that. All you need to do is turn that water off, so the leak stops.
Right.
Spray it.
Let it dry,
and
just let it dry.
And you're good to go.
And you know, it dries very, very quickly, but if you're gonna build it up, what I recommend you do is spray a level or two, right? Wait 24 hours, spray another level, wait 24 hours, and it'll build up and it becomes permanent. Now, this is all the stuff that we spend money on to do the exact same thing. You know, we've got our tapes and we've got our glues and we've got our caulks back here. We got all kinds of stuff that we use, but at the end of the day, it's so much easier and cleaner and with less mess just to spray the alien sealant on something. So Let me show you another cool example, and I love this one too. Oh yeah, our coffee filter's completely gone now. So I'm gonna show you the side of this little water bottle here, and you can see right there, that's the alien sealant right here on the bottom. And I purposely did this so you guys could see it. I leveled it up so you could see it. But the crack keeps going. So if I do this, I want you to see. Notice how it's leaking, but it's not leaking from where the alien sealant is. It's leaking from the crack above it.
That's a good demo.
Yeah, and the whole thing is the same size crack. You can see it down there. It's underneath the alien sealant. But when I put this forward, look at that. It's just coming out of the part that's cracked. And this is flexible too. So you don't, I mean, it's a rubberized surface, so you don't need to worry about it. And the crazy thing, Guy, is that you can use this on pretty much anything. And by pretty much anything, I mean, like, here's a piece of fabric, okay? And I'm gonna show you this real quick. If I spray this on here, if I spray the water on the fabric, it's beading up. Do you see that?
So you sprayed it before?
I sprayed it before, so there's nothing on this side of it. This side of it I sprayed with the alien sealant, and you can see right there, the water is literally beading up and running off of it, just like that.
So you can waterproof things?
You can waterproof things.
So I was just thinking shoes,
coats,
sneakers.
Tents. Oh,
yeah.
Did you say sneakers?
I think I did.
So here's a pair of sneakers. One side is treated, one side is not. Well, look at the difference. I'm gonna dip this in water here, and you're gonna see, look at this. Now I'm gonna pull this out. Obviously, this one here is wet. The other one right there, look at that. It's got the water still sitting on it because it didn't go into it. So if I dip it again, they're both underwater right there. The one that's not treated is getting soaking wet. The one that is treated,
Let me see.
not getting wet. Here, look.
Oh, this one's soaked.
See it? You can see the difference in the color.
This one's soaking through.
That one's soaked through.
And this one? Nope, dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone right there. There's water sitting on the surface, but it didn't go inside the sneaker.
That's
the big deal.
Because I have a lot of different shoes that I take out, like running shoes and stuff, and when it starts to rain, they get wet, and then I've got to leave them outside in the sun. So think about it. Lou, what about things like, because it says here that it works on glass, it works on brick.
Oh, yeah.
Like even porous, like wood and things like that?
Any porous surface.
If I want to waterproof like a wooden surface.
You could do a wooden surface with this one. And the thing you got to look at is like what color is going to look better. Okay, so take a look at the inside of this umbrella. We put 2 slits in the umbrella. Okay, so there's actually 2 holes in here. I'm going to rotate this around so you can see it a little better. So that's what the white's going to look like on the black surface if it dries on there. And again, we leveled it up so there's a lot of it on there. That's what the black is going to look like right there. But if I flip this around real quick, just like this, you can see the hole, but it's completely sealed. In fact, Guy, there's even a little bit of the alien sealant coming through because that hole was so big right there. And then there's the white one, and you can't see anything from that one at all. You can't even tell that it's on there, Guy.
So we're doing it at $8 off.
Yep.
And listen, you know what this is? This is one of those, I like to call these products the just-in-case product, right? Just in case you get a leak. Just in case something goes wrong. You've got an answer.
Something's gonna happen.
And it also, I mean, obviously, if it's a plumbing thing, you get that instant seal, which will get you to the point where you can have that actually fixed and repaired.
Yeah.
So it's there in a pinch for you. You're gonna get one big can of the clear, which means it dries clear, and then you're gonna get the other one in black. Guys, I'm telling you, have this on hand. You never know when you're gonna need it. You never know when you're gonna wanna waterproof something. I've got so many different, I'm watching this, I'm like, God, there's so many places in my house where I would wanna use this stuff.
No, absolutely. And just so everybody out there understands, an extreme demonstration, coffee filters, okay? They're made to have water go through them. They're supposed to be porous, absorbent, okay? This one is not treated, this one is treated. If I drop the one that's not treated in there, as soon as it hits the water, it starts to sink, it starts to get soaked, all right? So, and it's done. That's it right there. Put in the one that's been treated, that'll sit there all day and float. We essentially turned it into a boat. And it's not something that's supposed to be that way.
Hey, Lou, let me ask you quick, because I'm thinking in my head. I've got a couple of places in my awnings that are dripping.
Oh, no.
Because the material that was waterproof went away.
Yeah.
I can spray the awning.
Spray it on there. Just do a light coating, you know? Take a look at it. If it's not leaking, you don't need to do any more.
2 jumbo cans, $24.95. You never know when you'll need it. Free shipping and handling. Lou, while I have you here, we've got our Bell+Howell spotlight.
One of my favorites.
Will you just give me like